Hi, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. I give them honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Akim and to the elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of this earth, pushing the truth out with our faith, and our sincerity. All right, and this lesson is going to be about how Esau, Edom, all right, is going to come for us, all right, this so-called white man. Right, those of us who have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, and have been enlightened by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, through the apostles and elders on down, the Great Millstone, right? We are in the know of what's going on and this man's plans and who he is according to the Bible, which is the wicked, all right? Esau, Edom. All right, the so-called white race, so-called Caucasians. All right, it's the devil the Bible speaks of. Right, we know of his intentions. All right, that he wants, or his plans that he wants to bring to pass on the planet Earth. All right, and a big one is the main one is the microchip. All right, which is the mark of the beast. All right, because Esau, Edom. He has a wicked agenda, all right, on how he wants, the earth to run, all right, in the future, right? He's acting on it, You got Esau, right? He's trying to find brothers' videos, find brothers for videos, $42,000 per video that goes against the YouTube guidelines, right? And that's just the beginning of the family of the word, because he's trying to get us off of YouTube, right? He wants to stop this word from going out, because we are going against what he wants, right? And I just want to get this account of First Maccabees dealing with Antiochus Epiphanes, This is First Maccabees 1:41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. He said, yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed to idols and profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land. So King Antiochus, right? Antiochus, he wanted the people to operate, under how he wanted it to operate, right? Under because he had an vision, right, on how he wanted his kingdom to run, on how he wanted it to be, right? And he wanted everybody to leave their way and to follow his way, right? That's the same thing that the elites of the society, the rich banking families, they want everybody to operate, under their rule on how they want things to be, right? One world government. That's why you got something called New World Order, right? They want everybody under one currency, right? But let's see what Antiochus did later on. It says that First Maccabees 1:54. Now the 15th day of the month Caslu, in the 145th year, they set up the abomination of desolation upon the altar and built the idol altars throughout the cities of Judah on every side, and burnt incense at the doors of their houses and in the streets. And when they had rent in pieces the books of the law, which they found, they burnt them with fire. You see, so they were finding, the scriptures, right? And they were ripping them up and burning them. They're trying to get rid of it. And this is what Esau is doing today, right? He is trying to get rid of the word, right? By taking down brothers' videos talking about hate speech. Right, it's hate speech. All right, you said this, it went against our guidelines. When there's many of other videos on YouTube, right, bullshit ass videos that should be taken down as well. But he is, concentrating on us. He is focusing on us because we are damaging the society through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, through this knowledge, this wisdom that is going out. Because for so long our people have been just stupid and just dumbed down, not knowing who they are, and now they are gaining their understanding back, right? And realizing who this man is, and we're telling him that he's going into slavery, right? So we are a threat, right? So he trying to stop this by all means necessary, right? That's why he said 42,000. He's gonna find 42,000 per video. Like, bro, are you serious? Right? But it says, verse 57, and whosoever was found with the book of the testament, or if any committed to the law, the king's commandments was that she put him to death. Right? So whoever had the book of the testament, which was the scriptures, right? Or it said any committed to the law, following the ways of Israel, right? Following our heritage, following our traditions, right? Said they should be put to death. So he was trying to exterminate all of that, all right? Anything about being an Israelite, our laws and our heritage, he wanted us to follow him, right? Because he couldn't achieve what he wanted if we were still around doing our stuff, basically, right? So it's going to be the same thing with Esau, because of his plans, the Hebrew Israelites cannot be here, right, on earth, right, for his plans to succeed. He gonna have to wipe all of us out, right? He gonna have to completely try to take out the opposition, which he's not gonna be able to fully do, because the Most High is gonna intervene, but that's what he's gonna have to do. This is Psalms 49 and 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names, right? So it says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So in their mind, they think they're going to be ruling forever, being on top forever, right? But we come out and we say that, no, Babylon the Great, America, is going to be destroyed, and we're going to put you, Esau, Edom, the Edomites, and the heathen in slavery. So we are coming up against what he wants, all right, on how he's thinking and his plans, that he has for the future. Right? That's why they always say we're going to be doing this in 2040, 2060, so on and so on. Right? But we coming up against all of that. So he going to have to do something about it. This is Matthew 10 and 17 said, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. So we are going to be brought before, it says, the governors and kings, are people who have authority are in this society because of this truth, because we have been preaching this word, right? We're showing you that, by Esau doing all of these things, that, it's just furthermore proof that this word is true and what we are teaching is true, because nobody's going to put so much energy into something that's not true, right? Or that is not valid, right? So Esau, he's going to come after us. All right, some of us will even be killed, but ultimately Israel, all right, is going to overcome the elect. All right. This is Matthew 24 and 9. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. All right, so this is what's coming. All right, this is basically just the beginning stages of Esau doing what he's doing. All right, starting with social media, starting with the YouTube. All right, on the main platform that we use, right, to push this truth, to push this word, right? He's trying to get us up off of there, right? And after he does that, he's gonna, try to get us off of the highways and the byways, right? But then he's just gonna, try to take us out, right? Because that's what he's gonna have to do, because the elect is not gonna give in. The elect is not gonna stop preaching Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. So that's just what's coming in the future, right? because we are totally against this society, right? Coming in the near future, all right? Because this is not very far away, you know. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2:12. It says, "Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings." Right? Who are the righteous? The elect. Right? It said, "Let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn." Right? So we don't accept, all right, the things that Esau pushes in the earth. All right, the way that the society is ran. We're not with the homosexuality, the bestiality, the transgenderism, right? And all of these other wicked things. We are against it, all right? Because we know what the scriptures say about these things, all right? We keep the law to the best of our ability, you know? So it says, "And he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraided us without offending the law, and objected to our infamy, the transgression of our education." Right? So we go out all the time, like on the highways and the byways, and even in our videos, we condemn Esau about the things and the plans that he does in the earth. Right? We condemn this wicked society, this wicked rulership. Right? So that's going to cause him to come after us. It says, "He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion." So we are grievous unto him. You know, that's how he looks at us. That's why it says in Revelation, the 11th chapter, that they were going to be in fear. They're in fear because they see us prophesying against this place. Right? They know who we are. They know we are the children of Israel. They know that the Most High is with us. Right? You know, he got a short time, like it says in Revelation, the 12th chapter. You know, so he going to have to make moves. Right? And, you know, and that's soon. All right, but we not worried about nothing. We're not afraid. The scriptures say the Most High is not giving us a spirit of fear. You know, and we know that the Most High is going to protect us just like he protected our forefathers, right? Like Sirach, the 2nd chapter says, "Who has the Lord ever forsaken that called upon him," all right, and that trusted in him, right? And that's what we trust in. And we trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Ain't nobody worried about Esau. Ain't nobody worried about what he's going to do. Ain't nobody worried about, you know, his guillotines and the concentration camps. Fuck all of that, bro. You know, this is Matthew 10:28. He says, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." Right? It says, "Fear not them which are able to kill the body, which killed the body, but not able to kill the soul." Because after Esau, he can put you in front of a firing range, right, and shoot the shit out of you. You know, Esau can put you on the guillotine and chop your head off. He can torture you, but after your spirit leaves your body, what else can he do to you? What else can he do? He can't call the spirit back into your body and torture you again, right? After Esau killed you, you are in the Most High's hands, right? So it's like they can't do nothing else. You know, so it ain't really no reason to fear this man. This man is going down. His kingdom is about to be destroyed, and we are going to have his ass in slavery. All right? You know, that's really what the lesson, you know, with that, I'm saying shalom.